Hello guys, welcome back to the Linktree trading video. We are going to be breaking down and doing some stock analysis on Naov, and we're going to start having 2 stock analysis videos up each day starting from today, and we're going to do 1 large cap and 1 small cap. And to pick the small cap each day, it will be either what people submit in the comments, or we will just go off one of the top gappers on the day. And then today the highest gapper, at least on my scanner, is Naov. But that does have some filters on, so there may be a high gapper, but maybe not within my requirements or my criteria. So to again go over Naov, it's up 33% today, and as you can see, it has just been on a kind of a crazy spree lately, because what usually happens with these stocks is you have these quick pops, and basically what happened here is what you usually see. Have these large pops maybe for a day, 2 or 3, and then pulls back, and then you usually get this dead cat bounce, which usually comes into this area, and then you would do its final move and most likely back down to kind of where it was. However, in this case, it kind of did a bit more of a bullish pennant and has broken out. However, on a statistical deviation channels, which I use, so you're basically using statistical deviations, which basically just means 68% of the time the stock will be within these golden bands. Within these blue bands will be 95% of trades. Within these green bands is 99.7% of stock data. So if it's outside of these green bands, it usually isn't there for long. And as you can see right now on Naov, we are out of these data requirements, out of this third deviation. So most likely we won't be out of this data for long. So that by that I do mean I am more bearish on it. At least in the short term, I do think it will be coming back down to below the 285 level. I do think that will be the area we will see at soon, and that would be the key target we're looking at least personally I'm looking at right now. If you're short bias, a good area to lock in profits would be this 285. However, looking maybe how to trade it from here on is I personally wouldn't be trading it long, unless you have a strategy maybe to trade intraday momentum if it opens up and it's even more bullish intraday. However, to me personally, not something I would be touching, but we do have support and resistance lines around 332, 285, 236 or 237, and again 223, 266 and $3.10. So these are all the kind of levels I would be looking at least that which we are near. And as right now you can see we're currently at it closed at 337, but it's currently trading at 340 after hours. And at least what I believe will happen is we'll most likely open up, maybe gap down a bit, but we will probably open up below this $337 level and just start really just being bearish, and it will just continue down. What I could see happening is we kind of come into this 310, bounce off to the 332, and then break down further, and just see this as a common pattern, just testing these on the way up. Once it's hit the lower deviation, come back, test the one higher before breaking down further. And I would not be surprised if we see that Naov is back below the $1.90, $1.80 within the next few days or even tomorrow. However, as we are up and it's not been like a one-day bounce like a lot of the penny stocks, and instead it's kind of holding its strength, I wouldn't be as short bias as I usually would. So yes, I do think we will go down to these lower targets, but it's not something I would really personally get short on until it's confirmed and is respecting at least this 330 level. So by that I mean I want us to open, come down, maybe test this 310, most likely bounce off it, retest this 332 and fail. Once we fail that, I could see it then continuing downwards. So in summary, I personally wouldn't be trading it or looking to do anything with it until we can kind of verify this 332 level and hold below it. Once we hold below, I could just see us keep downtrending. This 285 will most likely be a key level, to 286, because we could bounce off that and continue higher, because it is already oversold, so there's no reason it can't stay oversold. However, if we don't struggle too much through these levels and can continue down, once we break through below this 266 level, we should have quite an easy ride down back until the just below $2. So these are more the key levels I'd be looking out for. Once we can quite easily stay below this, we probably have quite an easy ride back down to the 190, 180 level. However, if it opens up and continues up, I can't really do much or help you too much on price targets like that, because for most of my price targets I use statistical deviations, and there's no price targets, at least using statistical deviations, onto the upside. So for me, obviously the all-time high of 443 will be an area it could stop moving, but also could provide it some strong momentum. So that would probably mean I'd be looking out for basically just psychological levels, so the 475, $5, 525. If it continues up, those psychological levels would be my key levels to be watching out for. So hope you enjoyed the video, hope to see you in the next one, and that's it. Peace.